Hello, welcome to my channel. Now you are familiar with range and kernel of a linear transformation. In this video, we will prove that they are vector spaces and we will also find their dimensions. Let U and V be vector spaces over a field F and let T from U to V be a linear transformation. We will show that kernel T is a subspace of U and RT is a subspace of V. Let's recall, in previous video we have done that kernel T is set of those elements of domain whose images are 0. Suppose A, B, C and 0 are mapped to 0. So kernel T will contain those elements whose T image is 0. That means kernel T will contain 0, A, B, C. So kernel T is subset of U. And range of T is subset of V because it contains images or T images of elements of U. So we have already seen this in the previous video that kernel T is subset of U domain and RT is subset of codomain, that is V. So kernel T is a subset of U, but we will prove that it is not just a subset but this is a subspace of U. For that, let's do scalars alpha 1 say and alpha 2 in the field of scalars F, and let's take two elements in kernel T because we want that kernel T is subspace, so we will take two elements in kernel T only. Let x1 and x2 be any two arbitrary elements of kernel T. Now by definition of kernel T, if x1 and x2 belongs to kernel T, then its T image will be 0, that is T of x1 will be 0 and T image of x2 will be 0. Now kernel T will be a subspace if alpha 1 x1 plus alpha 2 x2 belongs to kernel T. Let's see whether this belongs to kernel T or not. For that, let's find T image of alpha 1 x1 plus alpha 2 x2. Because T is linear transformation, so this is equal to alpha 1 tx1 plus alpha 2 tx2. Because tx1 and tx2 both are 0, so it will be equal to 0. This implies T image of alpha 1 x1 plus alpha 2 x2 equal to 0. Now we can say that alpha 1 x1 plus alpha 2 x2 belongs to kernel T. Because kernel T contains those elements whose T image is 0, we can write over here the reason of writing like this. The reason is that T is linear. So if we get this expression as an element of kernel T for all alpha 1 alpha 2 belonging to F and x1 x2 belonging to kernel T, now we can say that kernel T is a subspace of U because it was already subset of U. So I will write that kernel T is subspace of U. Now we will see whether RT is subspace of V or not. Now to show RT is a subspace of V, let y1 comma y2 be two elements of RT which is a subset of V, and alpha 1 comma alpha 2 belonging to F be two arbitrary scalars. Because y1 and y2 are elements of RT, therefore by definition of RT, there exist x1 and x2 in U such that y1 will be T image of some x1 and y2 will be T image of some other element, and let that element be x2. Because in RT The elements are images of elements of U. So if y1 is in Rt, so y1 will be image of some element of U, and we have assumed that that element is x1. Similarly, if y2 belongs to Rt, y2 will be also T image of some element of U, and that element has been assumed as x2. So alpha 1 y1 plus alpha 2 y2 should belong to Rt to prove that Rt is a subspace. So let's see. Alpha 1 y1 plus alpha 2 y2 can be written as alpha 1 tx1 plus alpha 2 tx2. Because t is linear, so this is equal to t alpha 1 x1 plus alpha 2 x2. Because t is linear. That means alpha 1 y1 plus alpha 2 y2 is equal to t image of this element. Now this element alpha 1 x1 plus alpha 2 x2 is actually an element of U, because U is vector space and x1 and x2 are elements of U. So by definition of vector space, alpha 1 x1 plus alpha 2 x2 will be an element of U. So if alpha 1 y1 plus alpha 2 y2 is T image of an element of U, now we can say that alpha 1 y1 plus alpha 2 y2 belongs to Rt. So this proves that Rt is a subspace of V. We have proved that Rt and kernel T are subspaces. These are called range space and null space of a linear transformation respectively. Because these are subspaces, so they are vector spaces. So they must have dimension. We will study these dimensions. Rank of T is defined to be dimension of Rt and is denoted like this. So rank of T is defined to be dimension of Rt, which is range space of T. And nullity of T is defined to be dimension of kernel T, which is null space of T. So rank T is equal to dimension of Rt and nullity T is dimension of kernel T. In the next video, we will prove a very important result, that is rank nullity theorem.